Her true story, from California. My son texted, "You won't be joining us. My wife prefers to keep it only her family." After I paid for the whole vacation, so I froze the travel fund before takeoff. They boarded the plane. The card didn't. "You should understand your place. My wife prefers to keep the vacation just for her family. You've already done your part by paying." That was the text my son sent me at exactly 11:02 p.m. 2 nights before the family trip I had been planning, funding, and dreaming about for 3 years. I sat at the kitchen table, my reading glasses perched on the tip of my nose, the soft hum of the refrigerator the only sound in the house. I had just finished placing the last set of travel-sized sunscreen bottles into the zippered bags I had labeled by hand, one for each grandchild. My hands were still sticky with tape from wrapping little souvenir bags with keychains that said "Aloha" and "Grandma loves you." The phone buzzed again. Another message. "Don't take it the wrong way, Mom. It's not personal. It's just simpler this way." I did not reply. I stared at the glowing screen until it went dark. Then I placed it face down on the table. He didn't call. He didn't say thank you. He didn't even bother to lie with kindness. Just a cold, quiet reshuffling of family, where the woman who raised him had become, in his words, not part of her family. I had known things were changing. It wasn't just the way Tanya, my daughter-in-law, corrected me in front of the kids, or the way she rolled her eyes when I told stories from when my husband and I first visited Hawaii on our honeymoon. It wasn't even how she started hosting holidays at her mother's house and forgot to mention it until the day before. No, what told me everything I needed to know was the way she had looked past me. Not through me, but past me, like a waitress at a restaurant that had already dropped off the check. Still, I never thought Nathan would go along with it. He had once written me Mother's Day cards that made me cry. He used to bring me pink tulips every March, even when he moved out of state. When he was a boy, he told his teachers I was his best friend. I kept the picture he drew in 2nd grade, the one where I had a cape and the caption said, "My mom saves the day." Apparently, I was no longer part of that story. I looked at the small duffel bag I had packed for myself. Inside were 2 sundresses I hadn't worn in years, a photo of my late husband I planned to place on the dinner table during our night at the beach, and a small box of matches for the candle I wanted us all to light in his memory. The candle was lavender, his favorite scent. I had imagined us standing on the sand, barefoot, as the sun dipped into the ocean. I imagined my grandson holding my hand, asking, "Did Grandpa love the beach too?" And I would say he loved it enough to bring me here before we could afford it. He loved it more because he shared it with me. But that wouldn't happen now, because I wasn't invited. I had paid for the beachfront villa.